Okay, so we come to the Midsummer Night Sleepover here. A lot of people have helped out a lot on this. As you can, if you read this, it was directed by myself and Sophia Burdick. Casting was done by Chastain and Winter. So I'm going to have Sophia Burdick step out here and say a few things. So she's just going to speak a couple of words about the show and introduce it. Go for it.
Hi y'all! Thank you so much for coming. This was a bit of a doozy to put together. We had a couple bumps in the road, but I'm so happy that it's here now. I know a lot of work has been put into this, both on and off stage. So I hope you enjoy this play, filled with super dope fairies, sword fights, and rat kissers. Thank you! Lights out in 5 minutes, girls. Okay, Mom. Okay, Mrs. Rude.
No more video games, boys. It's time for bed.
Okay, Dad.
Okay, Mr. Silver.
No, it's not fair. Andy and Teddy both like you, and I like Teddy. How come you get 2 guys and I get none? I'm really sorry, Ellen. I don't know how this happened. Me and Andy really liked each other, and all of a sudden Teddy started liking me too. But I don't like Teddy at all, I promise. Teddy used to like me. I don't know what happened. Well, how about you ask him? He's sleeping over at Andy's house tonight. Let's call and you can talk to him. No way. I could never do that. Fine, how about if I call Andy and tell him to talk to Teddy? Okay, fine, but don't make him think I had anything to do with it. Don't worry.
Hello?
Hi, Andy. Oh, hi, Andy.
Oh, it must be for me.
No, it's not, Teddy. It's for me.
Andy, you're such a loser. Don't you know that Amy likes me now?
She does not. She hates your guts.
Boys, what is going on here?
Amy called me, not Teddy. Now he's trying to grab her phone.
A phone call? It's 10:30 at night.
Bedtime, girls. How many times have I told you? No phone after 8 o'clock.
Now see here, young lady. Hasn't that mother of yours told you taught you any manners?
But...
Don't you talk back to me.
George?
That is Mr. Silvers to you.
This is Mrs. Ray.
Oh. I thought, see?
It seems we're both hosting sleepovers tonight.
Yeah, how do you even go to bed at least an hour?
No idea. How about a bedtime story?
Try anything at this point.
Do you have a copy of the stories of Shakespeare?
Let me see.
Look up A Midsummer Night's Dream.
I think I get your drift.
Good night.
Good night, George, and sweet dreams to the boys.
Aw, Dad, not a bedtime story. That's so kindergarten. Come on, Mom, give us another chance. We promise we'll go to sleep.
Not another snap. I have a great story for you tonight. It's a love story.
That takes place in ancient Greece,
And fairyland.
where mythical creatures make magic
And wreak havoc.
on unsuspecting mortals. Once upon a time, people loved mighty creatures in the zones.
And Theseus, the wise king of Athens, were about to be married.
Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace.
4 nights will quickly dream away the time.
Theseus ordered his master of revels, Philostrate, to find some entertainment for the wedding banquet.
Go, Philostrate, stir up the Athenian youths to merriment.
Oh, Dad, this is kind of boring. What's the story of the anything?
Wait and see. The bliss was soon interrupted when Aegeus, Hermia's father, came to complain about his daughter.
Hermia refused to marry Demetrius, her father's first husband. She wanted to choose her own husband, and that displeased her father very much.
Good Aegeus, what's the news of thee?
Full of vexation come I with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia.
But say, O Hermia, Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Midsummer. What if I refuse to wed Demetrius?
Hermia was told that if she refused to marry Demetrius, she could be killed or never allowed to marry at all.
That's totally bogus. She should be able to choose her own husband.
Hermia told Theseus that she'd rather die than marry Demetrius. Demetrius told Hermia that he's the best choice for her because her father liked him best. And Lysander said,
if he likes you so much, why don't you marry Hermia's father?
Ooh!
That's gonna hurt.
Wise Theseus, you might have a lot, but it's best to hear more from Atheus and Demetrius in private.
Lysander and Hermia plan to run away the next day and get married secretly at Lysander's aunt's house in the woods outside of Athens.
My good Lysander, tomorrow surely will I be with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena.
Call you me fair. It's fair get up and say. We should love you fair. Happy fair.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hated me.
Oh, poor Helena. She loved Demetrius and was pretty upset that he wanted to marry her best friend.
Lysander and Hermia comforted Helena by telling her of their plan to run away and get married in secret.
Hold on a minute. This is confusing. Hermia loves Lysander, and Lysander loves Hermia?
But Helena loves Demetrius.
But Demetrius loves Hermia.
This story sounds very familiar.
Yeah, was this like a TV show or something?
No more interruptions, please. Just listen and learn. The sun rose the next day on a busy way outside of Athens. Bottom, a humble region by word of the Duke and Queen were looking for some entertainment for the wedding. Being a true hand, he hoped today to go and play to entertain at the wedding.
In that same part of the woods, two magic spirits met. One was a fairy named Peace Blossom, who worked for Titania, queen of the fairies.
The other was Rob, who was a goblin named Puck, or Rob the Good. He worked for Oberon, the king of magical woodland creatures.
How now, spirit? Whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, over park, over pale. I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon sphere, and I serve the fairy to do her orbs upon the wind.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen is coming in sight.
Either I mistake your shape and make it quiet, or you're that shrewd and named spirit called Robin Hood.
Thou speakest right. I am that merry wanderer of the night. Good room, fairy. Here comes
And here, my
Oberon.
mistress, for that you were gone.
Peace Blossom and Puck were distressed because their masters were at odds with each other.
Titania and Oberon were fighting over a little changeling boy stolen from humans and raised by fairies.
Ill met by moonlight, proud Titania.
What jealous Oberon! Fairies, skip hands. I forsworn his company.
Why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman.
Not thy fairy kingdom, fairies away.
Oberon was very angry with Titania. He ordered Puck to find a special flower, the juice of which would make Titania fall in love with the first beast or animal of the forest that she meets. He hoped this would distract Titania long enough to get her to forget about the boy.
I'll put a girdle round about the earth in 40 minutes.
While Oberon was waiting for Puck to return, he spied Helena chasing Demetrius through the woods. Demetrius had decided to follow Hermia and Lysander to break up their impending marriage, and Helena was following Demetrius in willless attempt to regain his affection.
But who goes there? I am invisible and will overhear this conference.
I do not know, I do not love you.
And even with that, do I love you anymore?
I'm sick when I do look on me.
And I'm sick when I look not on you.
I'll run from me and leave you to the mercy of my beast.
Oh, follow
Demetrius isn't being very nice to them. After all, they used to be together.
Maybe Helena should just get over Demetrius and move on.
Oberon felt sorry for Helena. He decided to use the flowers to help Helena get Demetrius back.
Aye, is thou the flower there? Aye, there it is. I pray thee, give it to me.
Oberon gave a little bit of the flower to Puck. He described the young Athenian man he had seen in the woods and told Puck to put some of the juice on his eyelid. He hoped to solve Helena's problem once and for all.
Fear not, my lord. Your servant shall use it.
Titania quickly crept into a familiar forest clearing, careful to take her afternoon nap, far from Oberon's watchful eyes.
Come now, roundel and fairy song. Sing me now asleep, then to your offices and let me rest. You spotted snakes with double sound, thorny hedgehogs be not seen, newts and blindworms do no wrong. Come not near our fairy queen. La 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 bye. La 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 bye. Weaving spiders come not here, hence your long legs in her hands.
shoulder change the boy.
What thou seest when thou dost wake, do it for thy true love take, be it cat or bear or boar with bristled hair.
As evening approached, Lysander and Hermia grew weary and stopped for the night to rest very close to where Titania was napping.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for upon this bank will I rest my head.
Here is my bed. Sleep gives thee all his rest.
Puck was overjoyed to find the Athenian that Oberon described. Little did he know that this was the wrong Athenian.
Sure, upon thy eyes I throw all the power and this charm doth owe.
Helena's chase led her to the place where Titania, Lysander, and Hermia lay sleeping. She was ready to give up.
I charge thee hence and do not haunt me thus.
I'm out of breath in this home chase. Oh, my pet, this is the grace.
She didn't see Titania or Hermia. When she saw Lysander, she feared the worst and tried to wake him.
Lysander, have you lived but so late?
And run through fire for thy sweet sake. Where is Demetrius? How fit of vile it is that name to perish on my sword!
Yet Hermia loves you. I be content.
Not Hermia, but Helena I love. You would not change your raiment for a dove.
Helena was sure she was being teased by Lysander, stomped on, only to be chased by a lovesick Lysander.
Yes, all my powers address her love and might, to honor Helena and to be her knight.
Hermia was hoping to find Lysander gone. She vowed to find him, no matter what.
Lysander, either death or he will find you immediately.
As the evening turned to night, Bottom, the weaver, was preparing for his role in the play for Theseus' wedding. Little did he know that he was rehearsing right next to the sleeping Titania, and little did he know that he was being watched by mischievous Puck.
Here's a marvelous place for my rehearsal.
As Bottom prepared to rehearse his grand entrance, Puck quickly turned his head to the head of the donkey, and Titania would fall in love with Bottom.
If I were a fair maiden, I would hold my head.
Angel wakes me from my flowery bed. I love thee.
Methinks you have little reason for that.
Out of these woods do not desire to go. Thou shalt remain here, whether thou wilt or no. I'll give these fairies to attend on thee. Leaf, blossom, cobweb, moth, and mustard seed. Hail, mortal. Hail. Where shall we go? Lead into my bower.
Puck was eager to tell his master the news of Titania's new mate, and his success in charming the Athenian described by Oberon.
How now, mad spirit, my mistress with monsters in love. This falls out better than I could devise. Hast thou yet lacked the Athenian's eye with the love juices he did bid thee do? I took him sleeping. That is finished too. Stand aside. This is the same Athenian. This is the woman, but not this the man.
Why rebuke you him that loves you so?
Where is Lysander? Give him to me.
I'd rather just conscious my hounds.
I pray thee, tell me that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get them for?
A privilege never to see me more.
There's no following her on this fierce way.
Because it was very late at night, Demetrius lay down to rest. Oberon ordered Puck to find Helena and bring her close to him. He then put the juice of the flower on Demetrius' eyelids to make him fall in love with Helena.
About the wood, go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens, look thou bring her here. I'll charm his eyes against she do appear. I go, look how I go. Swifter than the arrow from Tartar's bow. Flower of his purple eyes, charm the apple of his eye.
Puck comes back with Helena, being chased by Lysander. He thought it was terribly funny that Helena would now be loved by both Demetrius and Lysander.
Captain of our fair band, Helena is here again, and the youth mistook by me. Lord, what fools these mortals be! Stand aside, the noise they make will cause Demetrius to wake. Then we'll twit one for one.
Oh, Helena, goddess, nymph, perfect, divine. Oh, let me kiss this princess.
You are kind, Demetrius. Be not so, for you love Hermia. This you know I know.
My son to keep thy Hermia, I would not.
By the time Hermia found Lysander, he and Demetrius were both in love with Helena. Lysander pushed Hermia away, competing with Demetrius for Helena's affection.
Oh, Helena, I love thee by my life, I do.
I say I love you more than he can.
Lysander, where'd you tend all this?
Hang off, thou cat, thou bird, vile thing that loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent. Be certain, nothing truer, that I do hate thee and love Helena.
Lysander and Demetrius decided to fight to the death for the love of Helena.
Rat kisser!
Won't be a lover.
Now Hermia turns her anger towards Helena.
Oh me, you devil, you canker-blotting thief of love. When you come by night, stolen all our hearts from him.
You think fine, puppet you.
Puppet! Why so? I that way goes the game. How low am I, thou can make me see? How low am I? I am not yet so low. To thine eyes.
Comes a letter to the full ring. My legs are longer there. Run away.
Oberon commands the puppet to lead Demetrius and Lysander through the forest until they are exhausted and fall asleep.
Up and down, up and down. I will lead them up and down. I am feared in field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down.
As night turned to morning, Titania, Bottom, and the other fairies went to bed.
Puck did his duty well. Lysander and Demetrius fell fast asleep in the same place.
Helena and Hermia did the same.
At dawn, Oberon approached the sleeping Titania at the bottom, and he regretted that he played such a mean trick on her. He decided to take back the spell and give back the chain from Joy. Titania woke and forgot that she was ever angry with Oberon.
Welcome, good Robin. Seest thou this sweet sight? Your dotage now do begin to believe. Beest thou when thou hast work to be. Beest thou when thou hast work to see. Now, my Titania, wake me, my sweet queen.
My Oberon, what visions have I seen?
Robin, take off his head.
On the ground, sleep sound, all apply to your eye, gentle lover's remedy.
When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of that former lady's eye. Jack shall love Jill, not she will Bill.
The next morning, Hermia, Helena, Demetrius, and Lysander were found by Atheus, Hermia, Theseus, and Hippolyta. They were in big trouble for running away.
My lord, this is my daughter here asleep. This Lysander, this Demetrius is this Helena.
Our friends, the Valentine is past. I pray you all, stand up.
I beg the law upon his head.
The sleepy couples woke up to find that the problem was solved. Lysander was in love with Hermia, Demetrius was in love with Helena.
My love to Helena. My love to Hermia, melted as the snow. The object of pleasure of my life is only Helena.
And since Theseus and Hippolyta were getting married, they decided to make it a triple wedding.
Bottom was chosen to perform at the wedding.
A tedious grief scene of young Pyramus and his love Theseus, a very tragical murder.
I am not dead, my soul is in the sky. I am not filled, now I am God. Die.
All lived happily ever after. I guess they're finally asleep.
It's about time.
shadows have offended. Think but this and all is mended, that you have slumbered here. These visions did appear. Give me your hands, if we be friends, and Robin Trail store amends.
That was a good story.
Yep.
Andy,
Yeah.
Ellen is kind of cool, right?
Uh-huh.
How about you can have Amy, and I'll take Ellen.
Cool.
Cool.
Good night, Betty.
Good night, Andy.
Amy, you awake? I am now. You know, I was thinking. So, Andy and Teddy are pretty cool, but what about James and Val? They're really cool? What if you sleep over again tomorrow night and we'll call them? That's a great idea. Okay. Good night, Amy.
Bye, Ellen.